Good evening, guys. Good evening. I wanted to talk about this whole Bitcoin ETF situation, pump or dump, what's going to happen, the 4 year cycle. Kind of wanted to touch on all of that. So, really briefly, guys, as always, nothing on this channel is financial advice. And yeah, make sure you check out our channel sponsor, L Bank, a link in the description. Do your spot trading, leverage trading, copy trading, no KYC required. And yeah, so let's get into this here. So the Bitcoin ETF dilemma to buy or sell on the news. In an ever complex world of cryptocurrency trading, the anticipated approval of a Bitcoin exchange traded fund has presented investors with a puzzling scenario. There's a common market adage, sell the news, which suggests that the investors should sell their holdings once a highly anticipated event occurs, as the event itself might already be priced into the market. However, in the case of the Bitcoin ETF, this scenario is being met with a twist of speculation. If everyone is anticipating the Bitcoin ETF will be a sell the news event, then maybe it's a buy. But then everyone might anticipate everyone's buying, so it's actually a sell the news event. The prevailing wisdom in some circles is that the approval of the Bitcoin ETF, a long-awaited event in the crypto community, could be a classic sell the news scenario. This belief stems from the notion that the excitement and speculation leading up to the approval might lead to an inflated Bitcoin price, which would then correct downwards post-approval. However, a contrarian perspective is emerging. Some investors speculate that if everyone is anticipating a sell the news event, the opposite might occur. It could actually be a buying opportunity. This line of thought suggests that the market might react positively to the ETF approval, leading to a price increase as investors who had held off expecting a drop might jump in. Yet, there's another layer to this already complex situation. If the majority of the market starts to believe that it's actually a buying opportunity, this could once again flip the script, turning it into a sell the news event. This cycle of speculation illustrates the intricate psychology of the market, where investors' expectations and reactions can be as influential as the events themselves. For investors, this creates a dilemma. Determining whether the Bitcoin ETF approval will be a buy or sell event requires not only an analysis of market trends and fundamentals, but also a deep understanding of market psychology and investor behavior. In such a scenario, the safest approach might be a balanced one, weighing the potential risks and rewards while staying informed about market developments. As with any investment, particularly in a highly volatile cryptocurrency market, caution and due diligence are key. The Bitcoin ETF saga is a prime example of the complexities of investing in digital currencies. It underscores the importance of not only following the news, but also understanding the underlying market dynamics and investor sentiment. So, guys, this is quite the dilemma. I get asked for price predictions all the time. And it's really, I mean, I'm not like other YouTubers where I just, I throw prices out there without taking these kind of events into consideration because this makes it extremely difficult. This is not so black and white when it comes to price predictions. This makes a massive gray area when you have things like this. There's things to consider. For example, is the spot Bitcoin ETF priced in already? Well, that's a tough decision to call right there. Some people say yes, but then on the other hand, you have to think to yourself, and I covered this in a different video, Gary Gensler has a habit of screwing the market over, so to speak, right? And I personally, now I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but I personally would not be shocked at all if Gary found some way, some reason to deny the applications and kick this can down the road even further, right? This would not shock me in the least. And the reason I bring that up is, are other people thinking that? Is big money thinking that way? Because if big money's thinking that way, then it might not be priced in already, because a lot of money might be waiting on the sidelines to see if Gary, in fact, does screw everybody over, or if he actually lets it pass. Because they're hedging against risk, right? They're hedging against what Gary's going to do. So because if Gary says no and he finds a way to deny them, well, then they're safe. They never put their money in, and the market's going to dump. And if he says yes, boom, they can jump in, right? So that's one thing that you have to take into consideration, right? Uh, and is it not priced in is another factor. Is the market going to pump insanely? Well, I mean, I'm hearing people say that they think the market's Bitcoin price is going to jump 25 to 30% in the first 48 hours of the approval, right? Who knows? You can try to compare it to when we got the the gold spot ETF, right? The price of gold shot up for I think, what was it, 8 years? It shot up for just continuously, right? And then the other factor that I kind of wanted to talk about was the 4-year cycle. Now, the 4-year cycle has been the most reliable thing in crypto, in my opinion. Some people believe in it, some people don't. I personally do. It has remained somewhat consistent, and the proof is in the pudding if you follow the every 4 years, right? So that's another factor that you have to take into consideration. How strong is the 4-year cycle, and how hard would it be to break? Because if does this spot Bitcoin ETF approval have the power to send Bitcoin to all-time highs, past its all-time high, into price discovery? Because that would completely destroy the 4-year cycle, because that would not be consistent with the 4-year cycle anymore. Bitcoin reaching all-time high before the Bitcoin halving would not be consistent with the 4-year cycle. So does the spot Bitcoin ETF approvals have the power to smash the 4-year cycle, or shorten the 4-year cycle, so to speak, right? And how would that affect the rest of the bull run as well? There's a lot of factors, a lot of balls in the air, so to speak, right? A lot of factors. So this is going to be treacherous water going into the beginning of the year. Could be extremely bullish, or Gary could screw us and postpone everything till later in the year, right? So you have to decide which direction do you feel is most likely for the market to go in. Personally, I feel strongly that the spot Bitcoin ETFs will be approved. And as much as I want to say I think the market's going to blitz and go crazy on us, and we're going to pump like mad, part of me thinks that, but a bigger part of me thinks that it's going to be a nothing burger. It's going to be a buy the news event. And I think that, part of me feels like, when I say that, I'm talking about the immediate term, the very, very, very short term, right? Obviously, over the course of the next couple of years, it will be massive for the price of Bitcoin. But in the short term, as of within a few days of the approvals, it's very strong possibility it could end up being a nothing burger at the end of the day, right? I hope it's not. I hope that it pumps like crazy. Um, I don't know. Let me know, guys. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the comments. I would love to know what you guys think about it. I want to know the sentiment, the general sentiment from you guys. So let me know. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. And yeah, we're trying to get to 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Big thank you to everyone who has subscribed. The subscriber count has been going up like crazy. I see you guys trying as hard as you can to push us up over that 2,000 subscriber count. It means a lot, guys. It really does. I appreciate you. Please give us a subscription. Push us up over 2,000 would mean a lot. And yeah, we also have a members only side, guys, if you want members only content, I released a very, very early gem, one that I think is going to pump at least a few 1,000% over the next couple of weeks. Definitely, you got to click the join button for that kind of stuff, guys. It's only $4.99. Other channels are charging you up to $49.99 for that kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth your while here. So check that out. And yeah, also check out our Discord, guys. Join the conversation, join the community down there. It's absolutely free. Link is in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.